When Cardiff City fans saw their club swoop for Victor Camarasa on deadline day in the summer, they simply had no idea he was this good. In fact, there were plenty who doubted a largely unproven 24-year-old midfielder from Spain could cut it in a Premier League relegation fight. A misfit at Real Betis, an untapped talent from Spain's under-21 squad, Camarasa arrived in Cardiff, after some persuasion from his girlfriend, with plenty to prove. Now, after featuring in 19 of Cardiff's 20 league games and scoring 3 goals, he is indispensable. His stoppage time scorcher at Leicester City ensured Camarasa's name hit the headlines nationwide. You can read about those here, but for 4 months now Bluebirds fans have been raving about the languid Spaniard who's just loving life in South Wales. Spanish midfielder Victor Camarasa, who is currently on loan at Cardiff City from Real Betis. Victor was persuaded to move to Cardiff by his girlfriend, Carla Vila, who had previously lived in the Welsh capital. Image, Rowan Griffiths, Daily Mirror. Why he left Real Betis. Neil Warnock has often joked about how good Real Betis midfield must be, given Los Verdes Blancos' willingness to ship out Camarasa on loan. Cardiff have been the beneficiaries of what seems, from the outside, like a strange transfer decision from Betis boss Quique Setien. But the truth is Camarasa just hasn't suited Betis since signing from Levante in 2017. The Spanish side have coped pretty well without him too. They boast a midfield engine room currently containing Portuguese international William Carvalho, the highly rated Sergio Canales and on loan PSG wonderkid Giovanni Lo Celso, which has led them to 6th in La Liga as things stand. Real Betis on loan Cardiff midfielder Victor Camarasa. He was never really a fit at Betis, he did well at Levante, European football expert Andy Brassel told On the Continent podcast. As football journalist Javier de Paz agreed that Camarasa wasn't progressing at Betis, hence a loan exit to further his development became a priority for the Spanish club in the summer. He made his debut for Levante at a young age, and he was certainly one of the most promising pearls in Spain at the time, said de Paz. But his progress ended up stagnating and he left the club when they were relegated from La Liga. Brassel has been impressed with how Camarasa has coped with his new surroundings at Cardiff. He's a player who I think can inject a lot of energy into the game and seems to have done that for Cardiff so far, he added. There was no reason to suppose he wouldn't be a good addition for Cardiff. He's someone who has got so much to his game in terms of breaking into the box, his passing. I've always felt he could do with scoring more goals, but he just wasn't the right fit for Betis. I tended to think if he found another club, it would be in Spain, but I'm pleasantly surprised that it's gone so well for him at Cardiff. Not to detract from his quality, why Cardiff landed him. Warnock tells the tale of how Camarasa's girlfriend Carla Vila played an influential role in his loan move from Betis to Cardiff. The veteran manager also believes he and Camarasa are a perfect fit from a football perspective too. Reports in Spain spoke of Camarasa's inconsistencies and, as Brassel says, he's never been a prolific goal scorer. 2 goals in his last 3 appearances suggests that might be changing. He needed to come to a club like mine, said Warnock. Cardiff City manager Neil Warnock and Cardiff City's Victor Camarasa after the final whistle at Leicester. Image, Nick Potts, PA Wire. You need to play for a manager that believes in you and I just encourage him to shoot whenever he can. He shot up into the stands just before the goal, and I shouted, just keep shooting. He does that regularly in training. There's very little backlift with his shooting. He reminds me of a player I had in Notts County called Tommy Johnson. He's just got that power. It's not just his shooting, it's his all-round game. Camarasa seems to be the man Cardiff have been craving for a good number of years, in the Peter Whittingham mold, but with the energy to thrive in Warnock's system. It's proving to be a great fit for the club and the player. With Harry Arter and Aaron Gunnarsson providing the solid base that allows Camarasa the freedom he needs, the midfield blend is looking stronger than ever at Cardiff City Stadium. Will he stay at Cardiff beyond this season? Rumours abound that several clubs, including Cardiff's Premier League rivals, are keen on a permanent deal for Camarasa. And no wonder. Look how he's inspiring the Bluebirds' survival bid. He's arguably Cardiff's most talented player and wouldn't be out of place in a top 10 Premier League team. Warnock has said he'd love to sign the 24-year-old, whatever it takes, and ward off the competition. Victor Camarasa of Cardiff City celebrates, after scoring. Getty Images, and the affinity building between Camarasa and the Bluebirds fans, who sang his name long into the Leicester night on Saturday, could certainly work in Cardiff's favour. There's still a feeling in Spain, however, that Camarasa could return to Betis to shine next season. Although it initially appears Quique Setien does not count on him at Real Betis, he has only been allowed to leave on loan because he is still an important player for the future of the club, added a pause. He's only 24 years of age and his loan spell with Cardiff could help him develop and continue to learn as a footballer. It is certainly doing that. But how Cardiff City would love to have a player of Camarasa's caliber on their books as a permanent signing. He could help the Bluebirds establish themselves as a Premier League force for the years to come. He's that good.